I might look for a new job. L. They are calling out racism, but they are also racist. I never took any of my calls as something personal, even with all the cursing and yelling from customers. I understand their frustrations and always try to put myself in their situation. But I have this call that really hit the nerve in my head and didn't think for a second that this will end my career. Before taking the verification, she specifically asked if I am in the Philippines, and I said yes. During the call, she didn't even want to elaborate her concern about a credit and kept yelling that it's all documented. Then I first read the memo from the call that was noted before our call. It was a day before and time stamped at 8:27 p.m. I asked what's the reason for the $1,500 to further understand her concerns while I'm pulling up the case filed. She started yelling again and barraging that we, CSR from the Philippines, didn't even understand her line of business. She said that her business is a profitable foundation helping women victims of abuse, and the phone lines from our company isn't working. I tried probing for questions because she kept saying the phones aren't working. That's when I pulled up the case filed. She's requesting an unreasonable amount of credit because her service was suspended because she's not paying the bills and it ballooned over for 2 months of non-payment. Why would you say a company owed you $1,500 for losing a potential supporter when you're the one irresponsible for not paying your monthly dues? I've seen the resolution date, and it's 7 business days from the day the case was filed. I told her about it, and to help their foundation not to have a suspension because, again, she's not paying the dues for 2 months, I will set up a payment arrangement until she receives the resolution on the 22nd of the month. That's when she started saying words about not understanding the women victims of abuse. But this statement hit the nerve per verbatim because I can't forget it. You woman in the Philippines didn't know what abuse is. Like, you girl, quit playing with me. You sitting on your fkin ass there waiting for my money to pay you over. What do you woman in there know? You woman in Philippines not understand an abuse cause y'all talking our man's money by sitting your ass over getting all set up. Philippine women aren't decent, y'all exchange everything for money, even talking jobs from our country. Like you, that job must be for one of my people, but you stupid people in that fkin country is stealing it. We black men aren't interested in your ass. Stupid whites are the ones you can control, and me? I'm deeply disappointed with how you think we Filipinos are doing with your country, because I think we do have a decent job not just here, but also in different parts of the world. I'm sorry you're not paying your bills on time and still have service after 2 months of non-payment, but this company isn't a charity. Suspension of account is going to happen if there is no payment after 3 months. I also believe we have helped a lot of your people who is asking for credits to somehow help with their payment. Isn't it ironic you're saying you help women but barrages and insult women because they are not your people? Get me a fkin supervisor. Whoever can provide that $1,500, cause you little shit can't do it. Me. Okay, you can wait in line for my supervisor, even for the manager to escalate this. But just to set your expectations, they will say the same thing. We can't provide that amount of credit, especially there's a case being investigated by the back-end office. I'm going to escalate this as well, that you're asking for credits and lost a client because your service got suspended for non-payment and not requesting a payment arrangement as well. I read all the notes, and that's what she's doing over and over. Non-payment, then ask why her bill is high, then demand for credits. Those were all the notes. She is most of the time, gets a free service because of the credits. Beyond the dream, giving nightmares to agents, shouting out racism, yet they are racist as well. And please stop the events in gala. That's the reason you can't pay your cellular service. You simply wanted free service. Almost 3/4 of your bills were paid by credits because those agents didn't want to have a detractor. They just give in to your unreasonable demands.